and welcome to another Train Sim 2020 video. We're going to take a little break from the London Underground training scenarios that we're doing on BackdatedTrainSims.com, but we're going to stay with BackdatedTrainSims.com because we're doing their South London Wimbledon to West Croydon route. We're in a class 456 Connex South Central train, and we're on the scenario called The Last Day, which is set in 1997. Good morning. Start by opening the doors at West Croydon and prepare your train for the 10:43 departure. So this is called The Last Day because this was the last time this route was used before the line was converted into the London tram link. I think I was about 14 years old when this happened. Yeah, I've opened the doors. Just make sure I've opened the doors. I think they've done a really good job of making West Croydon look back like it did in the day. I used to come to West Croydon quite often. We were travelling between Norbury and West Croydon as a kid. The old NSE signage still there. So I'm listening to some music. They're on platform 1. See the guard in the office. I don't think there was a CAF though back then. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a CAF all the way back then. South London Metro, Connex South Central. Why the lights ain't coming? I put the lights on the HUD. Back then it wouldn't have said Coulston Town, it would have said Smithen back in those days. More stations to Wimbledon. Still don't know why the lights ain't coming on. Yeah, it's Smithen. So I don't know why Coulston Town's been put in there, because it wouldn't have been Coulston Town back then. There we go, Wimbledon. Let's get a move on. So the next station is Wadden Marsh. I don't think I actually ever went past West Croydon on back in the day. West Croydon was as far as I went on this line. So we start off at 15 miles per hour before then going up to 30. I don't think I ever went down to Epsom either, or Sutton. Been to Sutton after this line had closed when I was in my 20s. So we're standing in this line as it turns off to the left hand side. Right hand side, sorry, as the left continues down to Sutton. And we're veer off on this single track. Just speeding a little bit there. So this is all tram line now. A building with the blue line across it. I think that's the Argos, if I'm not mistaken. There's a Sainsbury's down here as well, which I think is that building there. I think that's meant to be the Sainsbury's. I can't remember if it's still a single line or whether it's double line now that the trams are down there. I don't know if the stations were this poorly kept. Like I say, I don't remember coming down on this line. See the wrong kind of route master up there, because they wouldn't have been around back in the day. Those up-to-date route masters. Switch the tail lights on there. So that route master you can see on the left is quite a modern route master, so I don't know why Backdated Sims added them route masters on, because they wouldn't have been around at the time. They're quite fairly new. And it just disappears. Of course, where those towers are, you've got the cinema complex. I think there's an all-you-can-eat there now as well. I used to work at the cinema over there as well, to the left-hand side, which was back then, it was called View. I had a Christmas job there. It lasted to about 2 weeks into January, I think it was. It was actually quite a cool job, I actually really liked it. So next stop is Beddington Lane. You can go 60 miles per hour along this line. And then before Mitcham Junction you slow down to 15 miles per hour. So this is Beddington Lane. I'm sure there was supposed to be another scenario for this. Like a kind of what if this line never closed and was never reintegrated into the Croydon tram link. Or if this line still existed today and what trains would run on it. I'm not sure. Could have been a workshop scenario for it, I don't know. Start slowing down for the 15 mile per hour limit as we come up to Mitcham Junction. Pop down to 15 miles per hour. It'd be cool if there's a train waiting there for us to go through, or a train on the opposite platform waiting to go through as we came across. Maybe on the return trip there will be. A little bit earlier. And braking late. It said those route masters wouldn't be on there. So if we go straight down, if you take the line to the right, it takes you up to Streatham Hill, I believe. Also, I think you can get to Balham up that line as well, I think, but don't quote me on it. You can see the train going down. That's going on to West Croydon in the Network South East colours. Okay, that train has disappeared. We just passed. Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't say its destination. I don't think there was any trains from Wimbledon down to Sutton. So I'm pretty sure that train was going to West Croydon. As we come to Mitcham, as you can see, it used to be a 2-platform station until the alpha platform was disused. And the track torn up. as you can see, this bridge here wasn't... Oh, there's an old route master there. Bloody mouse. This part of the bridge wouldn't have been there back in the day. Pause the game. So I do actually want to get a screenshot of that old route master, because that's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen the old route master in the game before. Oh, look at that. My granddad used to be a conductor on them, on the route masters like this. That's number 38 to Leighton Green. That stops at Piccadilly Circus, Islington, Clapham, Delston. I can't see what that other one is, so I don't know if that's the right, whether the 38 actually went down here or not. Go to a cinema. Catch a bus, go to a cinema. Go to a cinema, catch a bus. I've not put the seats or anything in, so it's quite plain. Yeah, my granddad used to work on them. I actually love these buses. It's one of my favourite buses. I remember when I was at school once at Croydon, and they used this bus as a replacement for some reason on the 60 route. I was so excited to get this bus. And of course you've got the modern day one here, which of course in 1997 wasn't running. So one bus here. Although we will see this kind of bus in Bus Simulator 2021, I think. Just a two-door version, not the three-door version. So yeah, this part of the bridge here, the first part would have been put in after the other platform was disused, and then it was joined a single line just here by the looks of it. So we go on at 60 miles an hour. The next stop is Morden Road. The next three stations are quite close together: Morden Road, Merton Park and Wimbledon. Morden Road. I think there's an Asda around here somewhere, I think. Can't quite remember. I think you get the tram. There's a tram stop here. I think you do get to Wimbledon, for Asda. But don't quote me on it. Broke a bit too early there. You don't have to worry about lining up with the mirrors because we've got a guard on board. I don't know if the servers actually had a guard. I don't know what she was doing in the bushes. this is, as I said earlier, set in 1997, so it was transitioning between Network Southeast and Connex. Because everything was getting privatised. Although Connex wouldn't stay around for too long, as they would then be taken over by Southern, who still own it to this day. So we come up to Merton Park. As you can tell, this used to have more platforms back in the day. Don't know what's happening to the frame rate there, I do apologise. I'm just going to pause it so we can have a quick look at what this station used to be like. You can see the disused platforms on this side. The line there's I don't know if back in the day the line carried on along here and then joined up over here or not, or whether that was a, I'll find out where we are now, whether that was a dead end platform or not. You had a little platform here to get from the entrance over here. So I don't know if the graffiti was this bad or not. From the sky view, or as I like to call it, the original Grand Theft Auto view. There's Wimbledon over there. Where we're heading to. I'm pressing P to unpause it. At Wimbledon, you will open the doors and proceed to change ends. I hope it gives me enough time to shut down the cab and open up the cab at the other end. Pay attention there. I was looking at that church tower. It was to the right of us. We'll jot down to 15 miles per hour in a minute. Again, I've done that a bit too early. We are quite early actually, we weren't due into 11:04. It's only now 11 o'clock now. Don't know if we'll see any South West trains or any London Underground trains stabled at the other end of the station. I've been to this station a few times, both by tram and by South West trains, and by London Underground. Actually, we came into Wimbledon, I think, on the last London Underground training series. So I will leave a link. I will put that on the iBuff on the top of the screen, so you can see that. I'm just going to pause the game as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken now, not only is this platform for the trams as well, but I think they actually continue the line on this side as well and go up to about here as well now, so I think they use two platforms for the trams. Again, I could be mistaken, it's been a while since I've been to Wimbledon on a tram, or I think last time I was at Wimbledon, see the underground lines here, so no underground trains unfortunately. Last time I was at Wimbledon I was on this platform here, platform 6, because I come over in from the underground, then came over to this side to get up to Clapham Junction up there. And there is a train here. Look at that. What a beauty. So that one's coming down. So I follow the line down. Is he coming? He's not moving yet for some reason. Hopefully he'll wait until I've shut down the cab and gone to the other side. I feel I can hear him coming now. Now, he's coming? Oh, I can hear something, unless that's just wind. There we go. It's on the other side. I do love those trains, they're one of my favourites. Not sure if he's coming or not, I can't see. I think he is. Yeah, he is. Really slowly at that. While he takes his time, I've changed the lights, ain't I? Yeah. Swap sides. Key in. Tower life off. Daylight's on. All stations to West Croydon. Open the windows now. Get the DRA off. And away we go. And you go up to 15 miles per hour. And of course the first stop will now be Merton Park. I've actually lost where we are now. I'll try this again. I think I messed it up. we're going to miss this platform because I'm too busy trying to get this shot. We should be just about make it with some emergency braking applied. Actually, we fall a bit short. Of course, you guys would already seen which thumbnail I used. And I need a new mouse soon as well. Loads of things I need to get to improve the channel, including a new microphone, steering wheel and pedal, new mouse by the looks of it now, new keyboard. So we now get to Wimbledon Road. Wouldn't mind getting one of those tracking AI, that tracking eye thing, so when you move your head the camera moves as well. I think that'd be really cool for stuff like bus sim and truck sim. Don't know if that apply. Well, you can do that for like stuff like F1 and racing games as well. Not sure. I'll have to look into that. It would be cool if you could do that with that as well. So you slightly tilt your head to look in the mirrors and that. Or look to the car beside you. So our next stop is Mitcham. Shortly after we leave Mitcham we have to go down to 30 miles per hour. And then down to 15 as we approach Mitcham Junction. This time we'll be on platform 2. See the Network South East train in the Mitchin Junction already. That would have been the one from West Croydon. Yeah, got his sign up to say where he's going. On the other side either. So there's actually 3 kinds of buses on this route. This one's probably more accurate for the time period. I'll find where the railways again now. How long does the line go up? This way. Oh, just up to there. And we follow it down towards the Sutton line, which is over here, and it just goes up just past the tree line. It's actually trees on the line. And look, the trees turn with you. Okay, he's not moving yet. Ah, ruined it there again, didn't I? Let's try it from the other end. I didn't change the board there either, did I? So Cosmo Bonjour. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? So Beddington Lane is the next service. Next service. Next stop. we go. I'll just change this spec. Okay, that's still almost gone. So we'll go to that, and I'll change the other cap to number 1. Don't want that. No, it's not going to let me change the change that to West Croydon. Well, I did end up changing that though. Oh well. So back here at Beddington Lane. Seems we've come back a lot quicker than what we did going up there. So this was made back when Train Sim was Train Sim 2018. Would help if I took the brakes off, wouldn't it? So next up is Wadham Marsh. And then it's West Croydon. I think it was, remember I was saying about me working at View Cinema, I think it was 2003 that I worked there. We slowed down a bit too early again. If I'm not mistaken, there's another. Now, as a tram line, there's another station further down by the Sainsbury's. I think I've just pressed the button to open the doors again. Yeah, I have. Sorry mate, you've missed the last train. You might as well walk because there's no other trains coming. It's the last train to West Croydon, ever. So I think that other tram stop would be somewhere around here. Or maybe here. So now I've got a 30-mile-per-hour limit coming up. Of course, the tram line goes up and over. I think it goes off to the park to the left of us. Don't think it comes down this bit. I think it goes to the park to the left of us. And there's another stop. And then it goes over this line. Over the train line to go up to the right hand side. Or one line does anyway. I can't quite remember. Yeah, it goes over to that side, yeah, to the right hand side. And it goes up that road there. Well, on the other side of that building, sorry. So you drop down to 15 miles per hour. As the train enters West Croydon for the last time on this line. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. It does help my video massively and I do appreciate it, as I do want my channel to grow. And don't forget to hit that bell notification to keep up to date with all future content. goodbye for now, and I shall see you next time. Take care, everybody.